Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content for you to catch up on. And if you are returning, I am sending you a hug. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with me and allowing me to tap into your energy. And yeah, as I've told you guys before, I love doing this. So those of you who watch consistently, I see you and I'm sending you so much love. So for today's reading, you guys, I figured that we would do a little, an energy check-in plus what is our energy attracting? So basically, where are we at and what kind of situations or people are we attracting right now because of our energy? So there will be two parts to this reading, energy check-in and then what we are attracting. And then depending on how that goes, we'll move into advice. Today we are going to be doing some tarot and oracle cards. And yeah, let's get started. Group 1, you have the Selena patch. Group 2, you have this eyeball that says Insomniac. And group 3, you have this Bart Cameron, which we could call Bartron, right? Bartron? Bartron. I don't know. I made that up. All right, guys, group 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead, make your choice, and I will meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this beautiful Selena patch, then welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me here today. We are going to jump right into it so that we don't make it a super long reading because we are going to be asking different components. We are going to be asking Spirit for our current energy check-in and ourselves. And then the second part of the reading is going to be asking, what is that energy attracting? What are we attracting right now that we are in the current energy? It could be a person, it could be a situation, I don't know. We'll see. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for group 1. What is the general energy with group number 1? What can you tell us about our group number 1s? We'll look at it. Okay. So it looks like you kind of hit a breaking point that encouraged you to finally make a decision about something. We'll see what that something is. Oh, something long-term. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do we need to know about our group 1s and their current energy? What do we need to know about our group 1s and their current energy? Thank you, Spirit. Can we please... Oh, I'm going to put those back. I'll look at them. Okay. If they want to come back out, they will. Spirit, can you please clarify? Thank you. Clarify, please. Oh, that fell on the floor. I need to grab it, guys. They just be falling off the floor, off the table, I mean. Thank you, Spirit. 2 more cards. You know, I think my hands are kind of small because some of these decks I have such a hard time with, and this one's kind of on the bigger side, but either that or the messages are coming in hot, which they kind of are. Okay. I was trying to check bottom of the deck and it flipped over. We have the Star. Okay. I feel like something changed. I don't know. Was that my eyes? I feel like a light just went off or something. Maybe it was my eyes. Maybe it's this reading. All of a sudden I'm getting hot. So I feel like for you, this is a decision based on, I mean, it looks like a marriage to me or some kind of traditional structure that involves the Lovers. I mean, the Lovers could be a major decision, and there is decision being shown 2 times. And it has to do with something that's long term. It could very well be a relationship that was like a marriage or is a marriage, but it feels like you're finally ready to make a decision. Like you were in a place of indecision, but that's changing. It's changing because something here has made you sad. I feel like there's a sense of grief and sadness coming through, but it's kind of forced you, if not by choice, then by circumstance, to make a decision, and it's a big decision. It does feel like it's tied to something traditional, so take it as it resonates. You have the Hierophant and you have the Ten of Pentacles, so it feels very marriage-like structure. Take what resonates. If it's not a marriage, then it's something else that's traditional in your life that has been done the same way for a long time. It takes a long time to build these Ten of Pentacles here. And this is like the generational stuff. This is the stuff that was maybe handed down to you and you are going to hand down, even if you don't have children. This is, you know, who you built with or what you're part of. That's the structure that's like building together. And I feel like right now you're feeling like you maybe want to express how you're feeling or you want to express love, but for some reason you're not. There's like a blockage in bringing in an emotional like offer. This could be romance. It's like something stopping you, but I feel like it's the sadness that's coming through. Like there's something that is shifting and changing and you are ready to make a decision on. We have the Eight of Pentacles reverse, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Star reverse. So I do feel like this was a situation, like I feel like you're burdened right now. You're carrying a heavy load, you're exhausted, and you feel like you've been working really hard and haven't made the progress that you should make. So I do want to point out, my loves, you have all of this going on, but you do have 8, 9, 10. So that tells me that the cycle is closer to resolving or being done than it is when you started. But this is a very difficult place to be in because there is blockages. Like I said, it feels like you've been working hard, you've been trying different things, you've probably been trying to do things maybe even you're taking on more so that someone else doesn't have to, or I mean, take it as it resonates, but I'm definitely feeling like you're exhausted. This could also be a work situation for sure. If it's not a marriage, this is a job that you've had for, you know, 10 years, maybe, yeah, 8 to 10. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. You know, something that you've had for a long time, but it's exhausted you, and you're like, you've got your guard up, which explains why you're having a hard time changing your feelings about it, or even expressing your feelings about it. And I feel like you've lost hope. You've lost hope that I feel it's because you're exhausted. It's like easy to get into a negative, maybe not negative, but if you've lost hope, that's not really positive. So, yeah, take it as it resonates. But this is what's coming up, my loves, for you and your current energy. I feel like you're exhausted, you're overworked, you're taking on a lot, and it's kind of led to this place of a, you know, like I said, expressing how you feel, like you probably feel stuck, and the situation has, you know, kind of put you through the ringer. But it feels like you, like I said, you are ready to make a decision. And the Lover's card, you know, it doesn't just have to do with a romantic partnership, but it has to do with major, major, major life decisions that are like best for us, that are gonna align us for like what we're meant to do, who we're meant to be, and who we are. So it's like there's a lot of truth in that. That's what I felt like saying. And anytime the Strength card comes up, it's like, you know, it's about facing your fears. And I do feel like that's, you know, a big part of this, that probably what was keeping you in indecision. Oh, and look at that. The Eight of Swords is right underneath that, as I was saying, that it was your fears. Yeah, I feel like fears of maybe conflict, maybe trying to release conflict. Yeah, that's what's coming up as your current energy, my group number ones. So let's see, you being in this energy, what are you attracting? Who are you attracting? We'll see. We'll see if it's a who or a what type of situation. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What is our group ones currently attracting in this current energy? What are our group ones currently attracting in this energy? You're attracting an ending. Hardcore. I feel like you're manifesting. There it is again. Okay, let's see. You got some pretty strong energies. We have the Magician. We have the Tower, which I almost felt like you're manifesting your own tower, like this crumbling. Wow, you guys, like super strong message. The Death card and the Tower card, the Eight of Cups, walking away. Let's put this here. All right, one more card, Spirit. What are our group ones currently attracting? Okay. So you do have Seven of Cups, bottom of the deck. You might be feeling a little confused, which is, it's, I mean, it's normal when you're going through such big changes, I guess you can say. Let me move that out of the way. Okay, so what I see that you are attracting, you are manifesting. I feel like you're manifesting like this power into you. There is a very strong feminine energy coming through with this Queen of Pentacles, and this Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. She's a mother. Doesn't have to, technically be a mother, but it's someone who's in that nurturing energy, very femme energy coming through. But also like she respects herself. She has boundaries. She knows her worth. She's sitting up high on her throne and wearing her crown. And you don't have to be a she, it's just the energy. But this is the energy of someone who is very, very strong, very beautiful, very giving, like gives herself but can give to others, whatever that might be. This could be someone who enjoys feeding people when they come over. I mean, this is a very nurturing person. And I feel like this is the person that lives in you, and you are kind of manifesting that. I feel like the energy that you're currently in, you're making the decision to almost like call your power back in. I do feel like the big decision that you are taking is going to lead to a tower moment. But this tower moment, which towers are when our structures crumble, it could be chaotic. It is usually, it could be a trying time. It could bring heartbreak. It could bring sadness. Sometimes we don't see them coming, but a lot of the times we do, especially when the death card is involved. I feel like there is something here that is definitely coming to an end, and that's what you're attracting. You're attracting an ending. Remember the first part of your reading where I said you had 8, 9s, and 10s, which felt like you were closer to finishing off this energetic cycle is what I feel like calling it. And I feel like death and tower, it's like it's going to come crumbling down, whatever it is. And I feel like it might be tied to your choice, or it is tied to, if this Lover's card is speaking about a relationship, it is tied to the relationship. But I feel like you are taking the action to cause the tower because you are manifesting this ending. Whatever the ending entails, I feel like you're ready to get out of feeling like this. You're exhausted, you're defensive, you have your guard up, and it's because you were heartbroken and you're trying to release that. You're trying to move on from the sadness. I feel like you are attracting this energy of, it's like self-healing. Even though self-healing isn't here, It it feels like there's something you need to let go of that is maybe not emotionally at the level that you are. So take that as it resonates. Something here that was an exciting opportunity that at one point felt really, really attractive, whatever that might be. It could have been a job, it could have been a person, a relationship, a way of living. At one point it was attractive to you, but I feel like now you've kind of outgrown that. And maybe avoided making the decision for a while, and now that's why the tower is here. But there's such a sense of closure, ending, and walking away. But it's walking away from, it's like not serving you. It's not satisfying. It's not fulfilling to you, is what it feels like. And you're ready to venture off and find what is. Find what is for you, my group ones. It's not easy. This is a solo journey. It's not easy, but you're ready to do it because look, you got 8 and 9 again. You're moving through the cycle. This Judgment card is telling me that deep down, you know you have to walk away. It's whatever that might be for you. You can ignore it, but with this tower, it's coming. It's like spirit probably, gave you time to do things on your time, and then sometimes, has to step in, or you caused it. But either way, there is something major coming requiring you to walk away. But you're exhausted and you can't continue like this. And if you want to heal, I feel like that this is part of the process. And it's a deep knowing. Like this Judgment card is like a trumpet in our spirit. Like we just hear it. It's there. It's constantly there. It's there to guide you. And I feel like you already know this. My group number ones. All right, let's check your oracle cards before we wrap up your reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my group ones need to know about I guess about this reading? I don't know. Is it their energy or what do they need to know about the situation? What do my group ones need to know about their situation? Rest. Yes. Rest and healing is what's coming through. We'll look at that. Cleanse. So that would mean cleanse your energy field, cleanse your home, get rid of things you don't need, people, things. I don't know why I said people, but things, protection, and surrender. So you are protecting yourself. I do see that. And this is kind of validating that because, like I said, you do feel like you are on guard and you are kind of like protecting yourself. And I feel like you know what you got to do deep down. Rest, take care of yourself. Turn to prayer, meditation, whatever keeps you balanced, and surrender to the circumstances, surrender to the situation. When that tower hits, sometimes all we can do is just ride the fiery flames, surfs up on the fiery flames. I myself have been living in, it feels like a constant tower for a few months. So I am very empathetic to it and anyone going through it. But I also know the growth that is on the other side, and it does require you to surrender. And so, my loves, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you heard something that you can apply to your real life off of the internet. And I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this insomniac eyeball, then welcome to your reading. You know what? I actually just realized that there's also moon phases on this patch. Yeah, so I mean, that makes sense. You're sitting here watching a tarot channel, so I'm sure you're into that kind of stuff, following the moon phases. All right, my loves, we are going to jump right into your reading. There's going to be two parts to your reading. The first part is we're going to be checking in on your energy. And the second part, we are going to be asking Spirit, what is your energy currently attracting? Maybe it's a situation or a person. I don't know. We shall see. I just pre-shuffled your deck. So let's get going. We are not taking those yet. Thank you, Spirit. I'm telling you, you guys, my hands are kind of small for these larger decks. I do well with the mini ones, or else the cards are just flying out. If those want to come back out, they will. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for group number 2. What is their current energy, Spirit? What do they need to know about their currents? I was going to say current spirit, current energy, Spirit. What do they need to know about their current energy? A lot of them are threatening to come out, but they ain't. Okay, let's see what we got here. I saw Temperance reverse. Are you impatient or are you ignoring something, loves? We'll see. Let's see. What do we got here? 4 of Cups. 7 of Wands. Let me see, guys, where I like them the best. Let's see like that. Let's get one more. So your current energy, I feel like you've lost hope, or you're having a right now you're finding something difficult to remain hopeful about. So it's going to be different for everyone. I'm not really seeing what the situation is yet, but I feel like something here really tested you. I feel like, there's almost like this feeling that you were defending yourself, or you had to be defensive, but you're trying to drop it. You're trying to drop your defenses, and you're trying to be, it feels like you're trying to be open to receiving, or open to giving, open to bringing balance to something. So this can be another person, or if you own your own business, this could be entrepreneur like energy. It feels like you're like abundant and have enough to give, but it's tied with trying to release, feeling like you have to defend yourself over something. There's a situation that feels like it was very hot and cold. It felt really exciting. It had a lot of potential, but it just like fizzled out as quickly as it came in. And it feels like it was on and off, but it's like that cycle is ending with the Death card here. It feels like whatever was hot and cold, like it's done. That chapter is closing. I do think that with the 9 of Cups reversed here, I almost feel like there was a lack of, maybe it wasn't trying in the right ways. Like maybe the intention was there, but the actual, like, what's the word? It's almost like the effort wasn't fully there. It's almost like you thought this is what you wanted, and then you'd back off. Yeah, no, that's what I want. And then you'd back off. Then you'd be like, nah, that ain't it. And it's kind of what it feels like. It feels very hot and cold. But like I said, there's a feeling of want and then of pullback that I am getting. With this 4 of Cups reversed here, I do feel like the impatience and the loss of like hope that it's going to either get better, or I don't know. I'm not really sure what you lost your hope over. It's like I'm only being shown pieces of the situation. It's kind of interesting the way that I'm getting these messages. But with this 4 of Cups reversed, it feels like you're in a place where now you're ready to see the opportunity. It's like you're ready to, like maybe you disassociated for a while when you were feeling defensive, like you tried to like isolate or maybe push away from the situation because it's something you didn't really want to deal with, again with the hot cold, and then it kind of feels like on and off. But I feel like you're in a place where you're like coming out of it. You're like coming out of this place of maybe being bored or disconnected because you're just over it, and it's like you're ready to see if there's any opportunity here. I do see that during this time there was opportunity, and now I feel like you're open to seeing it more than you were before. There's also something here about lessons from the past that aren't being implemented in your present. Take that as it resonates. But I do feel like perhaps you've already repeated this cycle and it's time to learn from that, and maybe that's what you are doing, because this death card the death card is present with this hot and cold energy. My group number twos, that is your energy check-in. If that sounds like you, congratulations, you found your reading. All right, guys, let's get into what is that particular energy attracting. What is that hot and cold, maybe uncertainty, not feeling, the most confident about the situation? What is that attracting next? What are you calling in? All right, Page of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. What are my group twos calling in? Look at that Four of Cups is there. Steel. So I feel like it might be the end of waiting. That came out upright. Spirit, which way does the Tower want to be? We're going to leave it like that. All right, thank you, Spirit. Can we get 2 more cards, please? Thank you. And the Four of Cups keeps hanging on to the bottom of the deck there. Okay. So I feel like, hold on, let me take this in for a second. Your reading is very, I almost said spotty, but it feels like I'm getting blips of information, but I feel like it's like you're meant to put this together. I feel like okay, so news is going to be coming in. This Page of Swords, it's like there's a feeling here of watching at a distance. So this could be you, or this could be someone else, but it feels like someone is keeping an eye on something here. And it was something that seemed like an exciting new opportunity, but now it's just not working out. It's again the feeling of hot and cold, but it's more so just cold right now. It's like this passionate new beginning is blocked, or you just don't want it anymore. And there is information coming in regarding that. The pages usually bring information, so it could be you see something, you hear something, maybe someone actually reaches out, but it does feel like you get news about something and you just don't want it anymore. So there was a feeling here that you were waiting. At one point you were waiting for something to come in for you, like you did all this other stuff and now you're in this waiting period, but it feels like that's coming to an end, with the Three of Wands reversed here. Like it feels like maybe this is what you lost hope about, that something was actually going to come in, and now you're like releasing it. I feel like there's a big sense of releasing what you were holding on to. There's a feeling that you were holding on to something out of fear, but you're ready to release it. It feels like you're done waiting and you're ready to release it. You are attracting huge change in your life with this Tower energy. The Tower is the crumbling of a structure. something that isn't working out in our lives. It's like broken down so that it can be rebuilt. But it is coming with the energy of ignoring what you already know, like ignoring what your spirit already knows about the situation. And it's carried in both in this energy. It almost feels like where you're currently at, if you continue, then it's like you're ignoring something and it's going to lead to this tower moment. And I do think that when this tower moment comes, you are going to be, yeah, I hope you're in the energy of resting, because just because this says, rest and meditation and regroup, not everyone does it. But if you do it and if you rest and you allow yourself to go through this deep healing period, which I think you will, I think you're going to have a lot of healing. And for some reason, my eye is drawn to the fact that this Page of Swords has a blue sky and clouds. And this outside this window of the healing, there's like blue sky and clouds. So I do think that there is clarity coming for you. But it is going to require you to heal. And that's the best thing you can do. You need to heal regarding emotions. This Knight of Cups reversed here, it's like an emotional offer that is like blocked off, and it is going to leave you needing to rest and heal for your own good. My group number twos. So this is the energy that your current energy is attracting this situation, which is major change. It's you not waiting anymore. It's you willing to let go and not hold on to things out of fear. And it's going to lead to a deep, deep healing period for you. But what comes after healing? There's growth. I know, I try to make it sound exciting, but it's life, guys. It's feels good to be alive, doesn't it? Sometimes. All right, guys, let's see what your oracles say. Sadness. There is sadness. Yeah, how could there not be? Sometimes that tower moment. Thank you, Spirit. The tower moment comes out swinging out the gates, Okay, we have sadness, we have caution. So it's like pay attention to red flags in any situation. Reflection and passion. Yes, there should have been passion here. And I feel like that's kind of what's guiding you. You're like, if it doesn't make me excited, then what is the point? So I do feel like after this, like you kind of need this tower moment to happen in order to make a big change in your life so that you can recapture passion that you want. Because right now, there was potential there, but for some reason, it's coming off as blocked. Reflection, this is like Four of Swords to me. You're in deep healing. You're isolated, not in an unhealthy way, in a healing way. You're probably maybe going to go into hermit mode. Watch your favorite TV, meditate like 10 minutes a day, like whatever it is. I feel like you finding your grounding practices, you are going to learn a lot about yourself. Yeah, and caution. This is kind of like just pay attention to red flags, move with caution, don't make any rash decisions. Like it's just kind of staying grounded. I feel like it's coming through, and Spirit is acknowledging that there is sadness in the situation that that might be experienced. Sending you a big hug, my group number twos. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked this Bartron patch, then welcome to your reading. I'm kind of laughing because y'all know I just made that up during the intro. Anyway, I love this little guy. Let's put him over here and let's get straight to your reading. So group 1 and 2 were very interesting. Both were situations that were being attracted, in direct correlation to the current energy. So let's see what your energy is, my group number threes, and where it's going. What are you attracting with that energy? So let's get started. Okay, Spirit, let's put those back in. If it wants to come back out, it will. Spirit, thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for group number 3. What is group number 3? What is their current energy? What does group number 3 need to know about their current energy? Man, these cards just fly out. What does group number 3 need to know about their current energy? All right, we got one on the floor. Let me grab it. Okay. Let's see where we're at. My group number 3s. Empress. Let's put her here. I'm going to go ahead and say that's you. Feeling so powerful. Okay. Very fruitful. Very fertile. Take it as it resonates. Let's see, what do we have here? We have some conflict. So you could be a mother. Let's move that 6 of Cups there. The 6 of Cups has to do with childhood and love, nostalgia, real good things, maybe even soulmate. But I'm going to put that with the Empress because I like those energies together. All right, this is good. I mean, let's wait and see. 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Hold on, guys. Let me just look this. Can we get one more card, Spirit? One more card for group 3. Thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So plotting, planning, waiting, but definitely planning on making a move. And when they make the move, it's going to be the right move because they planned it out. So I feel I'm still going back and forth over what I have going on here, but either way, you're showing up as this very abundant person, very beautiful, very fruitful, very attractive, possibly a mother. It doesn't have to be, but there is the energy of children here, but that could be your own inner child, your connection to your childhood, things that make you nostalgic, things that it's like sweet, it's sweet love. And that's tied into this very fruitful feminine energy. That's why I said you could be a mother. It doesn't have to be, but take what resonates. We have the 2 of Swords with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you are trying to remain very logical and use your head over your heart, which quite possibly you don't do all the time. But when it comes to this situation, you are trying to remain logical and you are trying to use your head over your heart because you need to make a big decision here. And I feel like you're undecisive at this moment. Whenever you watch this, that's the energy that's coming through. It's like you're feeling indecisive, even though you're setting your boundaries and you're remaining stern. There's a sense of you still have to decide what to do. And it has to do with cracking your foundation, your main relationship in your life. Well, whoever your community is, your partner, if you're married, like whoever you have a home built with, it feels like there's something wobbly there that you were very confused about, but I feel like you're starting to kind of see through it. Maybe there was financial issues or someone was feeling left out in the cold, like left behind, left out, maybe even a separation, but I feel like that is like becoming like you're overcoming that. It's like that's passing. If it was a financial situation, your finances are improving now. If there was a separation involved, then maybe you're coming back together. Take it as it resonates. But I do feel like in order for that to happen, there had been feelings stirred up, maybe feeling defensive, maybe defending your actions or whatever it is, but it feels like you've had to let some of that go now that it's kind of passing. Like it just kind of comes with it. It's like you're releasing that, and maybe that's your head kicking in, even if even if your emotions were feeling confused about it. So there's also the energy of conflict here that's making you feel very unbalanced. So, whatever the situation that's causing conflict, it probably has to do with this foundation that feels like something isn't currently working there. Something's not working in your main foundation. And I feel like it carries a lot of conflict. And, when I see the Five of Wands with the Two of Swords, like your decision you have to make, you're probably conflicted as well. So take it as it resonates, but this situation is causing you to it's like hard to manage, like meaning things are changing. You need to, that there needs to be a decision to be made in order to, I guess, get through this. I would say move on, but it's not about moving on. It's like about fixing this or addressing it, I should say, because nothing life can't be fixed overnight. I mean, sometimes it can, but you know what I mean. Because I feel like it's making you feel unbalanced, and you are the Empress. So you being in an unbalanced energy just doesn't sit well with you, because it shouldn't, because you are a goddess. So my group number threes, this is your current energy. Now let's check into what is this current energy attracting, or who is it attracting? What is it attracting? We'll see what comes through for you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. I'm not even going to try to shuffle these. They're so ginormous, or my hands are so small. All right, Spirit, what is my group number threes attracting in this current energy they're in? Empress again. What are my group number threes attracting in this current energy, with this current energy? Yeah, so I feel like there is going to be movement. And there's going to be a big change too. I'm going to go ahead and say marriage for now, or relationship, someone you've been with for a long time, or the way you've been doing things for a long time. Yeah, so what you are attracting, I feel like you're attracting healing, but it's like healing through change. This Empress is just so beautiful. There's your movement, your inner knowing. Let's put this here. Ten of Pentacles. Let's get two more cards for you. Spirit, can we get two more cards, please, for group number three? What is their energy currently attracting? What is their energy currently attracting? Thank you. It's like this Empress is just so fruitful in her own way that I have a hard time tying her into them. I have a hard time tying her into these low vibration energies, but it's not that they're low vibration. It's just that you're going through a lot. So it's going to require balance. And it's probably like, we did get that reverse Two of Pentacles, where it is saying that you are, you're trying to find balance in your emotions, your mind. You're trying to release anxieties. I do see that where this energy that you're currently in, what it's attracting, it's attracting a period of healing. It's like releasing anxieties and releasing this feeling of not being enough or not having enough. And I do see you standing strong in this Empress power. We do have the Page of Wands reversed, which this feels like it's someone maybe younger than you, or like immature, that is tied into this energy. So maybe this is someone that you're dealing with, someone who's very excitable. I'm feel like. I don't feel like this had to do with an opportunity. I feel like this is someone, but take it as it resonates. Um, with the Six of Pentacles here over the Ten of Pentacles reversed, I do see you as, again, like with the Empress, very abundant. Like you have enough and you have enough to give. This could also be an entrepreneur card. So maybe you have your own business and you're finally changing the way you've always done things. Maybe there's a big shift going on in the foundation of your business. And that Four of Wands did not have anything to do with the relationship, but it was about your business that you have, perhaps that, or a job. But either way, it kind of shows you like, it shows you like being abundant in that area. But it does come with a shift, and a shift of how things are. Like there's a sense of breaking away at what hasn't been working, and it's probably the way that things have been done for a long time. Take it as it resonates. I do think that this, maybe for a while you felt like nothing was happening, nothing was going on, but we are starting to see action again. Like hang one reverse, it's like, okay, you're coming out of a period of time of not doing anything, which is probably you stepping into your power and like being decisive about something. But it does require you to stand in your truth. Like, don't fake the funk. Don't say everything's okay if it's not. Like, I feel like it's someone's dropping the deceit, the mask, the, whatever you want to call it. I like to say stepping into your truth, and that's a very nice way of describing the Seven of Swords, because this card does have to do with deceitful behavior and being sneaky. But I feel like it's about standing in your truth, or if someone is being sneaky, then, this is them stepping away from that. Take it as it resonates. I feel like this is also leading you to address your emotions. There's something here about releasing anxieties and getting to a place where you can express your love. Like there's a sense here, someone knows that they're being overbearing, or like it's like they love so much, but it's not being expressed in the best ways. It feels like it's a sense of someone just kind of almost smothering, or like not showing love in the right way. But there's like a knowing that that's something that's there. And it's almost like an acknowledgement. So maybe someone here is acknowledging that. And that's part of the long-term cycle that is changing. Very interesting. Very interesting reading. Like I said, this could be about home, or this could be about work. This is a collective reading, so take it as it resonates, loves. But this is where it feels like it's going. It's going like it feels like it's going into a place of change. And if you've been feeling anxious about it, or feeling like you don't have enough of something, you are stepping into the energy of being abundant, of having a lot. But it comes tied to changing something that's been done the same way for a long time. And something here about acknowledgement of how someone has been loving on something or someone else, how someone shows that they care, it, yeah, there's a sense here of truth that's coming through. Interesting read, my friends. All right, let's get your oracle cards before we end your reading. And thank you so much for watching. Let's see. Put those back. Let's see what we get. Thank you, Spirit, for those. Oh my God, I'm like fumbling. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else do my group number 3s need to know? Rest. There's that fear. I feel like you're releasing anxieties. It's like fear of the unknown. We have cleanse at the bottom of the deck. Get rid of, things, energies, clothes, people, whatever it is that isn't working for you. Wow, so you got 3 green cards, and this is very good. It does signify abundance, and look at that. Your 6 of Pentacles is coming through. So it's like if you were having a financial situation, you're like coming out of that and it's like getting better. I was feeling that balance. Again, there's a strong message here of you needing to find balance with yourself. That's going to require you to rest. Spirit is acknowledging that you have fear of walking through this unknown, walking into the dark room because you don't know what's in there. But trust that you are strong enough to face your fears. And I almost couldn't even talk. And loves, when you step into this dark room, it might be dark for a couple minutes, but your eyes are going to adjust and you're going to be able to see more clearly. Is what I am getting, my group number 3s. Hang in there. You are such a beautiful person. And yeah, I don't think that this is anything that you can't come back from. Like I said, if it's about money, it seems like that's going to be corrected. If it's an emotional feeling of not having enough, that also feels like whatever you were feeling you didn't have enough of, there's about to be a shift in that. That's where your energy is heading. And so, my loves, my group 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.